Guys, welcome back to another Vibrations here on the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel. And let me tell you something, guys, woman wicked wee boy. What? Woman wicked wee boy. Yeah, woman wicked boy. But before I get into the whole situation right there, guys, welcome back to another Mystelics Reaction channel. And round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who've tuned into yet another Mystelics Reaction video right there. And then, guys, there's a number of things I want to say, but before we get into the vibrations, I saw this. Before we get into the vibrations, my mom does hoop right there. I saw this thing. It's rather interesting right there. It reads, remember when Scar promised the hyenas a better life in order to use them, to use the hyenas to gain power. But when they realized he lied to them, they did what? They ate him. When they realized things were going bad in the economy of which Scar created for them, and food was no longer viable for them to eat, they turned on Scar. Kind of reminds you of something interesting, doesn't it? It kind of reminds you of a particular country named Dominica, doesn't it? When things are not getting better at all, well, it seems like the oligarchy is still getting monies from time to time, and they trickle it down to each other through the CBI program, apparently, from my understanding of the whole thing right there, guys. But that is something to definitely think on. If the people cannot eventually take any more of this situation that is taking place in Dominica, they might eventually eat Scar. Or Scar might end up escaping before he gets eaten. Who knows? I'm just saying. This is rather interesting right there. I also saw this thing right there. When you chase only money, you're going to lose, brothers and sisters. That is something we have to keep in mind. If you're chasing money, brothers, if you say, oh, thing is, I need to get money, you will end up losing. You know why? Because if you look at society and the people who have a large amount of money, they realize that they have to provide a need or provide some sort of solution to a problem for which individuals then will pay monies to have that solution for themselves, and therefore these individuals got rich. But if on the basis that you're just trying to chase money without any sort of finding solution to problems or something like that, what is going to happen? It will eventually backfire on you. So if you're constantly just chasing money and only money, you are going to eventually lose. I always stated this very thing right there. When individuals were working hard, he working hard for what he wanted in life. He finally built his house. And the day he was supposed to step into his house was the day of his funeral. No, the day he died. The day he was supposed to step into his house, he never got to enjoy his house. Hey, build yourself up, whatnot, don't get me wrong. Organize yourself. But if you put yourself in a kind of understanding, thinking it's money you want for you to get certain things for yourself, without applying any sort of substance for which you can provide solutions for people, it's gonna be a problem. And this, of course, reminds you of the governors, the heads of society, where they do things, CBI selling passports, all kind of things across the place. They get in the monies, but then you wonder how exactly is the money being used. There's no accountability factor right there. How exactly is the money being used? Nobody knows. Yet still, all of a sudden, you end that these guys are the richest prime ministers in the Caribbean, or the richest individuals in the Caribbean, or in the region. And their salaries do not indicate that that should be at all. Where else would they be getting the money if not they're taking the money from the people? Where else? They say their friends giving it to them. But if you look at the friends who are giving it to them, most of them are in jail. Most of their friends are in jail. Ali Reza Montford is one of them. In jail. Ah, boy. And then I remember this thing that I saw on, where did I see it? I think this is on my WhatsApp. Yes, this was forwarded to me right there. Imagine when Limla introduced the cultural events around Discovery Day, the pressures he came under from Mamu and Freedom Party about bringing country people thing to tongue. But it stuck. Bring country people to, really? That was a struggle right there. That's crazy. But it stuck. Imagine the pressure Mamu came under from Rosie and Labour Party when she cut out the carnival on November. There was carnival in November 4th now? Or I think after probably independence. When she cut it off November 4th and made it Community Day of Service, and it stuck. Imagine the pressure Edison came under from Savre and Freedom, from the Freedom Party, when he introduced Creole Festival, but it stuck. Labour been there for 22 years and have not been able to do an iota. What? Be able to an iota of added value. Produce an iota of added value to the discovery and independence time. Instead, Labour has or will destroy everyone. Instead, Labour has or will destroy everyone. I guess the person saying Labour will pretty much destroy every event that your generation came to recognize as independence. Watch, wait, and see. After I ask the question, what exactly have they done when it comes down to adding value to Dominica? What event, what new thing that they did put in place to add value somehow to Dominica, where you can bring in people to then, help the tourism sector? It's rather unfortunate, right there. Anyways, guys, Mystelics family met me today. I'm going into the whole situation. I have to play it, man. I have to play it. Play this song, man. Wicked them. Oh, them so wicked, man. And Mystelics family met me today, guys. Let me just play this part for you. I played it before. I'm gonna play it again.
2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like
all the leads,
all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
Ooh, let me replay that part for you guys.
Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
Play this song, man. Wicked them, wicked, man. Them wicked, man. Oh. The wickedness of some women, man. It's rather interesting. Anyways, guys, the Mystelics family met me today. And upon, sometimes people just feel like they want to let go their thing and they want to talk to, so they talk to me, man. That particular individual met me, man. And he was just giving me the different stories, and his wife came up, man. His wife came up into this thing, and he you can tell by his facial expression and he felt bamboozled, man. Bamboozled by his wicked. I want to play this song. Let me leave that out. Wicked them, wicked. So apparently, his wife normally tends to go overseas and say that she's going to visit her friend, not her friends, her family. She's going to visit her siblings, her family and whatnot. But apparently it's so strange enough to understand that every time that one of her children tries to speak to one of the uncles or the aunties or whoever she says she's staying with, they're always not there. They're never there. And sometimes this one goes for a month, 2 months on vacation to visit family members. Not true. Children never speak to no auntie. Never. Not yet. The man tell me, not yet. Not today. They ever spoke to auntie and uncle. Them children. Obviously, family members. The children will be auntie and the children will be nephew and nieces. So, but none of them speak to auntie and uncle. None of them. Grandpa, nobody. So the man find out a little suspicious and whatnot. Why? How come? He himself has never spoken to no family member when she says she go overseas. To stay by family members now, man. Anyways. Just recently there, apparently, an individual came down. A friend. So wife decides she going to rent vehicle for friend. I guess the friend will be paying, but she needed to organize for the friend to come in and whatnot. It just so happened that when friend come in, wife disappear for 2 weeks, brothers and sisters. Wife disappear. Them gyal are wicked. Run the track again. Wicked them wicked. them wicked. Whoa, how they so wicked? Anyways, friend come, she say she going by her cousins. That's what she tell husband, you know. She tell husband she going by cousin. Remember, husband don't know who cousin is, who is family member, nobody yet. But apparently friend come, she said she rent the vehicle for a friend and then she going by cousin to stay by cousin and whatnot and thing. My wife, Makwesa, if I don't see you, Lord, oh Lord, help me. Boy, anyways, wife says she going and stay by cousin for 2 weeks. She never go. She never was by the man, the husband. Never. 2 weeks she don't sleep by the husband. No, nothing. But she all over place in car driving friend. All right. On the basis of that understanding, apparently one time, wife came home to wash clothes. Wife came home to wash clothes and husband checking, but wait a while, who for these clothes? Wife say, cousin, a girl give me clothes for me to wash for her. But husband checking, but wait a while, but how come if woman giving you clothes and it's not a woman clothes, it's man clothes that day you come to wash? You see, and that is why I don't understand why it just hurt my heart when passive fellas will always make women walk over them. Now mark you guys, this is a woman that doesn't do nothing. She doesn't work. She doesn't do much. In fact, the husband tell me that if I were to ask the children who doing things in the house, they would say it's him. Because he washing, he's the breadwinner of the family. Go out and fish and organize himself, get things and whatnot. In the place, he's not a rich man. You know what I mean? Not a rich man, no. But at least he's handling things for the longest while. Wife don't have to work. She's well taken care of. Children are taken care of. Husband iron clothes for children. All kind of thing. Washing clothes, washing dishes, washing. He doing everything, Marquisa. I guess I love that. That is not love, man. That is simping wickedness right there. To be doing all these things because apparently the woman idle. Idle hands are what? Satan tools, brothers and sisters. You have Satan tool in your house, brother. You have Satan tool in your house. Anyways, guys. So this is the man's story. He help out, do all kind of things. The wife doesn't work nothing. He's the breadwinner, bringing things, making her eat, all kind of things. She really does things in the place. That's why he told me if I were to ask the children, they would pretty much say he's the one doing most of the things. Now kudos to this man for doing his best in this thing. But buddy, it comes back to my reality sometimes. Women are the kind of creatures, when you see they get too comfortable with some things, they tend to get bored with it and need a little extra excitement. So they go outside, they're seeking that sort of excitement. That is somehow how some women are. Remember, I know most people understand. Women will say one thing, but they mean something else. Women will say they want a nice, kind guy, want a lovely guy, treating them nice and whatever. But on the other basis, I mean, remember this girl right there. The guy was treating her, brought her up from nothing into something. He boosted up her confidence so high that she felt like she could do better than him. Run the track. Them gyal are wicked. Anyways, back to auntie. So wife staying outside, whatnot. There was one particular time where the son came to the car, the rental car that his mother had, the wife. And when he opened the door, he was going to move the car and whatnot. When he opened the door, he saw an individual there, a man. He saw a man there. He was like taken aback. Anyways, he closed the door and went back wherever he came from and thing. Only to find out now that the guy left recently. The guy left recently, and all of a sudden, wife coming back around, saying she want to do things for children and so forth. Guys, if you was in that situation, what would you do? I mean, it's very clear. It is very clear what is going on. I myself didn't want to tell the man thing, you know. I feel sorry for the man. But I'm just thinking to myself, he's passive. He's trying his best to do everything for his family as a man. That's what a man's supposed to do. Do his best for his family. Taking care. You know, he's not a rich man. But wife decides she wants something better. In fact, she actually told him she finally found, let me repeat that. She finally found someone better. That's what she told him. Because apparently, she idle, she had nothing to do. This is why you have to make them do things, man. Because when they don't have nothing to do, they just get, anxious, brothers and sisters. And on the basis of that very, I'm more angry than I'm angry. I feel the man. One thing with me, I like to feel people around. I could tell the man wanted to cry. The man wanted to cry, but he was holding it in, man. You could tell I say, bro, don't worry if that. She will eventually want to come back and whatnot, realizing that the guy's gone. Now, let's say she has been up there, she's been visiting her. Now, I don't know if what is the from this trajectory of the stories I received, it's clear that she's going to visit friend, not family, friend. Anyways, from the trajectory of my understanding, let's say that the woman, she met friend and whatnot, having little things outside there, so forth, and coming back in. But my girl, you don't understand. The man is in his 30s, late 30s. You are in your 50s. What on earth making you think that this man is going to settle down with a woman far much older than him? What on earth making you think so? You have a good husband at your home, Marquesa. I never see that in my life. When I grew up in that kind of situation, my father was taking care of everything, whatnot, woke up. My mother used to do a little teaching here and there, but my father was the main person. So I grew up with that understanding right there. But the man is doing everything within his power, within the economy of Dominica, to try his best to help everybody out, his family members and everything. And that is what you do in the man, because you feel like you're bored or you're tired or you cannot get what you really want. Now when she's out there, who knows? Up to now, the man don't come for you. He don't take you back nowhere. You literally paying your money to go and see friend or family members according to you. Go and see family members overseas, spending 1-2 months outside and then coming back. Man don't do you nothing. The man don't take you back with him. Nothing like that. You don't understanding it to yourself and say, maybe, just maybe this man is playing you. Maybe. The man make a little money. Maybe he's overseas, wherever he is, his money is double when he comes to Dominica, so he can spend it a little extra than he would stay overseas. But when you overseas, dollar is dollar over there, Dollar is dollar over there. Dollar here might be $3, $2.71 or whatever it is, $2.69, $2.69, $2.68, $2.69. But dollar over there is dollar over there. So if you come down and spending the $500, like 1,000 something down there, he's pledging a little. You check me. So if all you get to stay in hotels and so forth and free up all yourself. But the man don't take you nowhere. The man don't take you nowhere. You're a married woman and that is what you do in the very man that taking care of you. What's going to happen when the man decide, you know what, let me start to settle down, let me get another. Who knows how much woman, matter of fact, I say another video there. Who knows if it's so the man living? Who know? Who know if it's so the man living? When you overseas, you have to be staying in hotel and thing. And who know if it's so the man living? I heard that this is in Dominica. Whoa! And the man don't want to show you seeing damn things, so he just pretending when you are wrong, and then when you leave and stuff. But you have a husband, a good man at home, taking care of you and your children. And that is what you find to do, the man that taking care of you and your children. You don't even have to work. I mean, this hard economic time, you need to go and work, man. Go and be nanny somewhere or something. Make a little money. You open for a man to take you overseas. The man leave you in Dominica and go. He leave you and go back where you come from. Husband self don't know what to do. But if it's me, my girl, today you becoming a papa. Today, self, you get the, unless the partner overseas coming for you. Because there is no way on earth you touching my money. Oh, you not stay in my house. If you have to stay by burning on my house, I'll be in another house somewhere. Out burning down. You don't doing me those kind of things there, boss. And blatantly tell him, man, you find somebody else. But you don't find somebody else. You don't think the man is using you? For his little excursion, you get to organize things for him when he come down, making things a bit better for him when he come down to little splurge a little, spread a little foreign exchange in the place. But he go back and he still leave you. I don't understand this kind of things. All you man, wicked boy. Anyways, this is pretty much of let me show you the other part of that story right there, guys.
And now fast forward, I am now with a narcissist.
Because she felt like she could do better than the man who actually brought her up. The man that was taking care of you and your children. You felt like you could do better.
I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not
let it go, is what she's saying. You have a good man in your life. Boy, tell you, boy. A good man she have in her life. And that is what she doing the man. Because the man not getting the kind of money that the other fella pretending to have been he be making it for real. But for if he making that money for sure, you're not going to settle on your old woman. You don't see this the man using you. You 50-something years, the man in his late 30s. You think Mr. going to say he can settle on for you? In 5 years' time, you're starting to wrinkle up. 10 years' time, you're starting to wrinkle up and thing. And you think that is what the man going to settle on? I mean, you don't use your brain, Marquesa. Guys, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts, man? That does hurt me. That does hurt me, man. Never my people, my people, but that's how it hit me, boy. And I myself, the man talking to me, and I check and I do it. And that's not the first time people just come and talk to me. And that one time, during college time, doing my bomb rush, when we take vehicles and YouTube mind me, I mean hitchhiking. Okay, YouTube, all right. When fellas had to do hitchhiking, man, stopping vehicle just for the fun of it, man. You get to save a little extra money, no doubt about it. And we are doing that for fun. Sometimes people would meet me and we talking, even some of the ministers of government. We used to talk about different things that happen in the economy and whatnot. This guy, apparently, he brought me here. Lie he was going, he dropped me Senjo. He dropped me Senjo for me to get right. Bosses, I could get bosses, no doubt about. But the fun of just hitchhiking was what that had us in thing. Was having fun. Anyways, talking now and talking. He beat me the other, I think sometime last year he met me. And he tell me he and his wife still together and whatnot. And he tell me, thank you for the advice. I don't know what I tell him boy like that. But the boy liked the advice and he tell me, yes, it worked and whatnot. He remember me, man. But that individual, I didn't know what to tell him, man. I didn't know what to tell him because I tell you, boy. And that's why passive fellas who always go, they say nice guys finish last. Sometimes nice guys finishing worse than last week. They finish last and they still lose, boy. You mad. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's good to be nice, you know. But don't make people take advantage of you. The first time I mark say you is a husband and your wife going overseas, you don't know what. But if you come back there, you don't come back in my house, boy. You don't come back in my house. What? You go overseas? I don't know who cousin and uncle and auntie and none of them is. Nah, man. You don't come back in my house until I know. You crazy, you know boy? My wife that day. Wee. Father have a living king. Fire. Burn that, man. Run the track again for me. Them gyal are wicked, them wicked. Wicked them. Them gyal are wicked, them wicked, them wicked. I don't know how them so wicked. Why them so wicked? But I know say them gyal are wicked, Sean. But why? Why? The man taking care of you, the man providing, the man doing most of the house chores and stuff in the place, the man going out getting a little thing here and there, coming and do things, selling things by the road and so forth. And checking that not enough for you. You want better than that. But sooner or later you realize that this guy doesn't want you. The guy you cheating on yours, he doesn't want you. Well, allegedly cheating. He doesn't want you, he's just using you. And Marquez has so much, I don't understand, but why would you go? Well, then again, some people like older women. So, but they're looking for older women to marry. Marquez said the man leave you in Dominica, he go back where he come out. The man probably have how much women outside there. And you think you that special? Nah, man. I know some of your people, them don't watch my videos. If that resonates, then maybe we'll share that video with you. And tell you stop your dirty ways, man. Anyways, guys, with all that said, let me know your thoughts, man, in this situation. It's rather sad, man. Let me play that song again. Wicked, Sorry, wicked. Why them so wicked? It's not like the man beating you up. It's not like the man doing nothing. The man taking care of you. You don't working. Guys, I mean, let me leave that alone. Hey guys, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much all I has for this year Friday edition of this year Mystelics Reacts channel. If you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up to the brother for doing his best, man. Regardless of, you know, his little, you know, sips yours here and there. And the woman that bring back the guy to the airport with. Individual, boy, I tell you, boy. If she see that video, have to sell on the body business. But Magwesa, you can't be that wicked, man. Man, stop your dirty ways. Go down on this and repent, say, take me as I am, Father. No, well, don't call him Father, but you know, you get the point. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up for the brother right there. And of course, definitely subscribe and turn on our post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come around. See you guys in the next reaction video.